Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Wednesday, May 18th, 2016. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. The Nevis Historical and Conservation Society, NHCS, today featured the New River Estate as it joined the observance of International Museums Day. Fidisa Liebert tells us more.
Museums and cultural landscapes is the theme for this year's celebration of International Museum Day. The NHCS partnered with the Ministry of Tourism to host the event at New River. Product Development Officer in the Ministry of Tourism, Nicole Liebert, outlined the aim of International Museum Day.
International Museums Day was officially established in 1977. Its aim was to unify the creative aspirations and efforts of museums and hopefully draw greater attention to the public of the activities that the museums provide. Here in Nevis, we're very fortunate. We have under the Nevis Historical and Conservation Society 2 museums, one at Nelson Museum at Bath Plain, Bellevue Estate, and we also have the Alexander Hamilton Museum. But another lesser known museum that most people may not know is our Sports Museum. And I'm going to encourage as much persons as possible to, not just today because it's International Museums Day, but at some point to visit all 3 museums and have a good feel of what each museum has to offer.
One of the last persons to see the New River Sugar Mill in operation was Theodore Kelly.
I'm feeling real glad to see the children because at your age here, that's the time when I used to be around.
Kelly also gave a guided tour of the last commercial sugar estate at New River. Various primary and secondary school students participated in the tour, as well as seniors, recreational groups, and tourists. They were educated on what took place on the estate up to 1958 when it ceased operations. I'm Fidisa Liebert reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
Thanks, Felicia. Meantime, New River will also be the venue for another major event that comes up on Friday. New River Day is one in a series of activities which are taking place in May in celebration of Agriculture Awareness Month. According to Permanent Secretary Eric Evelyn, the Ministry of Agriculture is giving its full support to the event organized by the New Rivers Farmers Cooperative Society.
And it will be held under the theme Rekindling the Agricultural Flame at New River. And so it will be an all-day activity of food and fun. And apart from the fact that you'll be able to get your fresh vegetables there to purchase, they have a fantastic cultural menu. And listen to the menu. The menu includes monkey water, cassava bread, conky, ground provision, roast potato, dried potato and mackerel, cornmeal, and listen to this, corn pork and pigeon peas and rice, as well as corn pork and dumplings, and much more. They will have lots of drinks, including morbi, ginger beer, soursop, passion fruit, and lots more. And the fact is as well, apart from you'll be able to get your provisions and your cooked meal, they're also looking at the historical aspect of New River, and so they have built in some historical tours as well. They'll be having a tour of the lime keel, a tour of the spring, and you'll be able to get tours of the farm as well. You'll be able to also get a donkey cart ride for $5 for adults and $2 for children. And all in all, it seems to be an activity that is well planned, well organized, and we're looking forward for the New River Farmers Cooperative to execute it in grand style this coming Friday. There will also be attractions for the children as well, and remember, it will be an all-day activity. Music will be provided, and so we are inviting persons on the island to go to New River on Friday, the 20th of May, for an all-day activity of education, fun, entertainment.
New River Day will commence with an opening ceremony at 9 a.m. and run until 6 p.m. on Friday, May 20th. 9 students are expected to participate in tomorrow's Tourism Youth Congress. The local leg of the competition is sponsored by the Bank of Nevis and coordinated by the Ministry of Tourism with the aim of exposing students to salient tourism issues. Gabriella Brantley, Ursha Stapleton, and Joseph Tomlinson of the Charlestown Secondary School, Delcia Burke, Yolani Pemberton, and Leah Sampson of the Gingerland Secondary School, and Shamona Wodu Devon Rowland and Jamie McMullen of the Nevis International Secondary School will take part in the roundtable discussion with the hope of being named Nevis's 2016 Junior Minister of Tourism. Each participant is expected to make a 3-minute prepared presentation on one of 3 topics.
Topic 1, the customer's perception of the brand. As Junior Minister of Tourism / Commissioner of Tourism, put forward 2 actionable strategies to achieve this goal. You must present a strong understanding of your country's brand and explain clearly the approaches to be taken in enhancing the visitor's brand perception. Topic 2, fostering entrepreneurship. As Junior Minister / Commissioner of Tourism, you have been challenged to work together with a small group of your peers to present an entrepreneurial idea, product or service that would add to the tourism product offering in your country, therefore making it more diversified and interesting. Your entrepreneurial intuitive must be sustainable, and strong reasons should be presented for your choice of product or service. Topic 3, creating flow experiences. As Junior Minister of Tourism / Commissioner of Tourism, present to your cabinet an idea for creating flow experiences for visitors to your country that will bring about memorable custom encounters. Be sure to show clear linkages between the concept of the flow experience and your idea being presented.
The second round of the competition will require each participant to make an impromptu presentation on a mystery topic. The 2016 Bank of Nevis Tourism Youth Congress will take place at 10 a.m. tomorrow, Thursday, May 19th, at the Nevis Performing Arts Center. Nevis's reigning Junior Minister of Tourism is Tarana Kakar of the Nevis International Secondary School. Still to come,
there will be lots of food, so you don't have to cook on the Friday. Just come into town and be a part of the food that we will have be available.
We'll give you the details after this break.
Exposition Nevis presents the Tourism Awards Gala and Dance under the theme All Things Tourism, Savor the Flavor at the prestigious and world-renowned Four Seasons Resort on Saturday, May 28th from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight. Tickets are available at the Office of the Ministry of Tourism from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Mondays to Fridays for $150. Musical entertainment will be provided by the groovy Casanova Band. The Ministry of Tourism invites one and all to come and savor its flavor as a night of enchantment awaits all.
The Department of Community Development invites the general public to join with us in celebrating Community Development Month from May 1st to May 31st, 2016. The month will be filled with exciting and educational activities such as open day at various community centers, a panel discussion on Let's Talk, a talent show, a flea market, a jumble sale, and a Community Development Day. Community development activities build stronger and more resilient communities.
Come you, come me, come let us unite and make a better Nevision community. Our community, our commitment, our concern.
Celebrating the old, showcasing the new. Culturama 42.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free healthcare at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. Community Development Day, a first of its kind activity, will come to the heart of Charlestown this Friday, May 20th. The all-day event, coordinated by the Department of Community Development, will take the form of a grand fair at the D.R. Walwyn Plaza. Appearing as a guest on this week's The Social Development Outlook, Director Janet Maloney said the event is slated to run from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
We have asked the 5 parishes on Nevis to come with whatever they want to have on display on that day. So some are going to be displaying food, some will come with painting, clothing, whatever art forms or whatever skill set some community members have, and they want to, say the St. Thomas's have a good seamstress, or we have somebody who does wood carving or whatever they choose to, that they're going to come there and have display the talents, exhibit the talents that they find unique to their respective parishes.
The event, Maloney said, will not only be an opportunity to learn about the Nevision community, but also a chance to know more about the function of her department.
During the fair, we will be enlightening the public more about what the department does, and also activities in the past that the department would have undertaken. There will be flyers that will tell you more about the community centers, the use of the community centers, and also about the staff there at community development in terms of what the community liaison officers, the CDOs, and also the center manager, what their job entails. There will be some giveaways, and so there are questions that will be asked about the community, and if you answer, you get a prize.
Wow,
and there are about some really good prizes there. We had one ranger will be there live at 10 o'clock and also at 1 o'clock. And so the community will also have a chance to come and have a little say, whatever you want to say about your community. You will have the opportunity to be on radio live. Whatever you will want to see happening to community, you have a chance to say that we are inviting community groups to also come on out and promote your group, and you can, have the opportunity to invite new members. We'll also have a suggestion box there in case you want to make a suggestion as what you want to see happening, and so I think you should not miss out on that.
The fair will also offer traditional Nevision cuisine on sale.
Mutton and tripe soup, stew corn pork cook-up, mackerel and provision, and we are also going to have somebody thinking about maybe black pudding. We are going to come and have cassava bread. So those of you who would have missed having your cassava bread on Good Friday, you can come next week Friday and have your cassava bread. Hopefully we'll have some potato pudding and also conky and some local drinks. So we're looking for, and cassava moussa. The Johnny cake will be fried right there on the spot, so you'll have your hot Johnny cake and saltfish. There will be lots of food, so you don't have to cook on the Friday. Just come into town and be a part of the food that we will have there available at reasonable prices.
According to Maloney, entertainment for the day will include a fashion show featuring the work of local designers, as well as performances by National Carnival and Culturama Kaiso monarch King Astro. The long-standing friendship between the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis and the Republic of China Taiwan will be in the spotlight when Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris leads a delegation to Taiwan for the inauguration of that country's first female president, Her Excellency Dr. Tai Ing-wen, on Friday, May 20th. On January 17th, in a congratulatory message to Dr. Tai, Prime Minister Harris wrote that the government of St. Kitts and Nevis has over the past 32 years developed a strong bond of friendship with the Republic of China Taiwan. This relationship is cemented by their deep and abiding shared interests and values. He said it is his hope that under her able leadership, the two countries will continue to build upon this foundation, and that the relations between St. Kitts and Nevis and Taiwan will continue to produce mutual benefits in the coming years. Taiwan and the St. Kitts and Nevis have partnered in many areas, including agriculture, education, renewable energy, and law enforcement. St. Kitts and Nevis has repeatedly called for Taiwan's inclusion as a member of the United Nations body. Prime Minister Harris said he wishes the new president and her government well. In his letter, he said as the Republic of China Taiwan ushers in a new era, the road ahead will be challenging, assuring Her Excellency that the government of St. Kitts and Nevis remains committed to the government and the people of Taiwan. Prime Minister Harris said he looks forward to working with her government, exploring innovative avenues for enhanced cooperation as together they work towards the development and prosperity of the two nations. connections. That's it for this evening's edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Good night.